Mizzle Dub Show, where they know sports. If you wanna know about sports, this is where you go. Welcome to the Mizzle Dub Show, where they know sports. If you wanna know about sports, this is where you go.
First down, touchdown, first down, touchdown, yeah. 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 Touchdown, yeah. Touchdown, yeah. Touchdown, yeah.
Yeah. We are back in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of the Mizzle and Dub Show. Yes,
Now, before we get started,
yes.
earlier, well, now it's officially Tuesday, but early Monday morning, before we took naps, as we like to say on the show,
Yes.
we took our naps at 114 subscribers.
Whew.
We wake up to see that 3 more have subscribed. So we say thank you. We appreciate you. God bless all of you, and thank you for finding us entertaining here on the Mizzle and Dub Show. So
Hey, like we said, brother, as we always said, we only did this for the selective group of people that we adore and care about and love. Who knew that our audience would reach a little bit farther, and I mean, you got a little bit to do with it yourself. I believe maybe a few of the subscribers we have are A7FL affiliates, or they have been a part of our show or anything like that. But nonetheless, just tremendously honored and blessed to have everybody, all 117, subscribe and find us entertaining.
yes, indeed. So let's get into it. Now we're gonna start from Saturday. No, we're gonna start from Sunday because we covered Saturday. We didn't cover Sunday, so we will cover Sunday and today as far as the NBA playoffs goes.
Yeah.
I know. But I mean,
It is
first
what
and
it is.
foremost speaking, though, Jalen Brunson just continues to be very special. He had 47 big ones to help the
And
Knicks.
Stephen A. Smith said he was going to have 40. Stephen A. Smith called it. I'll give him that, fucker.
Well, I'll just say this. It had to take all 47 for the Knicks even to win the game because they only end up winning by 5 points. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if it's by 1 point, 2 points, 3 points. End of the day, the
Too many
Knickerbockers
threes by Embiid. Too many threes by Embiid.
So would you say get more in, play the more center and not be the stretch 5 as some stretch 5 guys are?
Well, for me, I'm okay with him playing that style of basketball in the regular season. That's okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's regular season. But right now, I need you to be that big, dominant, tall, Nigerian nightmare 7-footer down low wrecking shit. Because Hartenstein, whatever his name is, every time he went down court, he was fouling you. You were getting to the rack. You were dominating. You were getting the fouls. Why did you start shooting 3-pointers? And why was Tobias Harris not getting the ball more? He was eating down low. And in a certain situation, I think we should have had Buddy Hield on the court. Buddy Hield did not play at all.
Well, Harris only shot the ball 10 times. He did not. He did not. And when he gets hot, he can shoot with the best of them. He had 23, Embiid at 27. He probably would.
The whole bench probably going to play.
Well, they have to. It's do or die now for Philadelphia. Would the Knicks have a chance to close it out at the Mecca later on today?
We're not taking that. We're not taking that. Our best bet was to take our best bet was to take 2 in Philly. Go back to New York, bring it back to Philly, and try to close out Game 7 in New York. I don't know. Now, if Embiid is selectively shooting threes and dominating down low, maybe have a chance, but we need the whole squad. Tyrese got to come. Tobias got to show up. We need Melton. We need Paul. Everybody is going well, and also, what was killing us in New York? Couldn't grab
Rebounds.
fucking rebounds. Exactly. Them offensive. DiVincenzo was 0 for fucking 6 in the first half, and once he saw that one go in off of a offensive rebound, it was lights out. And I knew it. Once I saw that he saw it go in, any shooter sees that. Hell, Steph Curry can go 0 for 12. But once that one goes in.
Well, I mean, you always talk about rebounds. The Knicks have the edge, 52-42, but 15 of those 52 were offensive rebounds, and that has
How
been
many points off that?
Doesn't show how many points off that. But I mean, but at the same time, Philly also needs to stop blowing leads because they had a lead of 12 in this game and blew that. And the Knicks' biggest margin was only 6, and they ended up winning by 5. But it is do or die for Philly at Madison Square Garden. And with the Rangers advancing into the second round, the Garden would love nothing more than for the Knicks to close it out. And the Knicks go to the second round. And more playoff Madison Square Garden continues in Manhattan, inside the mecca that is MSG. But however, Brunson continues to be special. And the Clippers almost clippered on Saturday as they had a 31-point lead, which sounds very Clipperish.
You know what's funny about this game?
With no Kawhi Leonard.
What's so funny about this game is that how everybody is praising James Harden, okay? Because he had, 31, 34?
33.
Okay, well, you know the saying, every squirrel finds a nut once in a while. Okay.
Yes.
But James Harden had 2 games like that a couple of years ago with my Philadelphia 76ers. But when it mattered the fucking most, where the fuck is James Harden? And that's his MO. So, yeah, go ahead and praise him for this one game that he's had. Let's see what happens the next game he plays. Then we start, if he backs it up with another great performance, then maybe we might have a different James Harden. But as long the book is still open, so I'll give him a golf clap for that because he had 40 points in like game 1 against the Celtics.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not feeling Harden right now.
Well, despite the fact that Uncle Drew had 40, and Luka did mess around and got one, the Clippers were 5 points better than the Mavericks, and we are 2-2 heading back to Los Angeles.
And Luka apologized.
Arena.
Luka apologized. He was like, I did not keep up with Kyrie. I wasn't his Robin. He's like sitting here watching him take care of business, and I wasn't a help. So I like that coming from Luka because that means he knew that he didn't step his game up to help out Kyrie to win that game. So,
that's a man that literally had a triple-double in this game. I mean,
he said it wasn't enough. To him, it wasn't just enough. He wasn't an extra basket.
Well, again, the difference in the game was 5 points. So Luka gets you 6 more. Dallas might be up 3-1. And again, and yes, I agree. Credit to Luka for saying that. But I mean, normally when you get 29 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists, that normally makes for a good night.
Especially when your co-host
Luka
is putting up big numbers as well.
From 3.
He was
that's
4 of 9 from 3.
If that's 4 of 9 from 3.
Oh, 4 of 9. No, did you say he was 1 of 9?
Yes. So you figure you add 2 more of those.
Yeah, they win the game.
Dallas wins the game.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. And before we jump back into it real quick, shout out to everybody on the Facebook page. Shout out to Uncle Bobby, who's always there. Shout out to my godfather. And shout out to Big Business, Big B chiming in on the Facebook page. So we appreciate you guys, and to the 4 viewers that are on our YouTube page, we appreciate it. Thank you. Now 5.
Well,
I'm pretty sure my cousin up there, EJ Wizzle, is watching. So
you don't say
big
that,
shout out
man.
to EJ Wizzle if he's watching.
Okay, do it. Do your job. There you go. Come on now. Do your effing job. So real quickly before we we'll speaking of there he appears.
Loyal supporter. We appreciate you, cousin. I hope your birthday was off the hook. I hope your Mamba year was good, cousin. Or your Mamba day.
Real quickly.
Yeah, y'all definitely going fishing. But as Charles Barkley would say, y'all ain't going to Cancun, y'all going to Galveston, Texas. Y'all ain't going to Cancun. So don't even think about that Mexico trip.
Well, just come join us on the couch. There's plenty of room. Plenty of room.
Hey, don't feel bad. My Sixers will be there right there with my Warriors later on today.
But that's a very before we talk about them, the writings might be on the wall. Oh, well, please do.
Yeah, yes. Of course.
The writing appears to be on the wall for the Milwaukee. The writing seems to be on the wall for the Milwaukee Bucks as the Pacers stand 1 win away from heading on to playing.
Let's be honest, the moment they signed Glenn Doc Rivers, their future was set. The moment he stepped foot in that building and they said, Doc, you want to coach again? And he said, yes. Done. That's why Dame, of course, Dame is really hurt. But that's why Giannis ain't there. He saw the writing on the wall. He seen what happened the last time he was coaching, up 3-1 and blew that fucking lead. So,
but now he's about to get blasted 4-1.
Well,
the playoffs have not been kind to Giannis since the Bucks won the 2020-21 NBA Finals.
So, do you think they sold their soul?
It has not.
Championship.
They lost.
Just think about it. Teams that have made it the one time and have not.
I don't know because you fired the head coach a season after you win the title, after you get eliminated in the playoffs. So. It's a little bit of both.
Well, I'll say this because
okay.
He's
in
pretty
game
much
3,
blew a 3-1 lead.
Chris Middleton did everything he possibly. In game 3, Chris Middleton did everything he could possibly do to help the Bucks in game 3, and it still wasn't enough because Tyrese Halliburton said, "Hold my beer," and he called game blouses.
With the floater. Float on.
And I don't care what anybody says. Losing Drew Holiday to the Celtics was a kick in the balls to the Milwaukee Bucks. I don't care
was
who
dumb.
you are.
I know you got Dame Lillard, but that was dumb. You gave away your best defensive player.
Yeah.
Now you're getting scored on.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Yeah. Yes.
And
not to mention you trade him in the conference. No, you don't do that. You don't do that. That's like that. That's like saying the Giants trading somebody to the Dodgers. No, you don't do that.
Don't do that again, Bobby. Don't bring that analogy into this game again. Don't do that. You almost got me.
I could go worse.
I know you could, but let's not. Nobody wants to trade with that half-ass championship team. Who the fuck wants to do that?
That's like trading somebody from the Jets to the Dolphins.
Ew.
You don't do that.
Ew. Yeah, nobody wants
You
that.
dare trade your best defender to your rival in green on the pocket floor. No, you just don't do that. But nonetheless, kudos
Well,
to the Pacers as they had 6 in double figures. Miles Turner keeps turning back the clock. He had 29. Halliburton had 24.
Should have picked him.
Obi Toppin played well in 17 minutes,
What
had
a
13
name.
off the bench
What
to
a
lead
name.
Indiana over Milwaukee in game 4. And, well,
So B, are you saying it's over for your coach? Is that it? I mean, the way he was talking, it did sound like he was out the door. So are you saying that Darvin Ham is donezo? If so, let me know. As my brother has the ring of death going on over there. But since we have the ring of death going on there, which means he's gonna leave the screen and it's gonna be a full screen of me. Oh, see, there it is, right on cue. So, hello everybody. No, my brother's back. Just kidding. He's back. So the Mac just gave you a big fu, huh?
it appears to be that way. But as I was saying, we are gathered here to give the Phoenix Suns their last rites to their season, as they were swept by.
Wait, I don't have a collection plate because we need to send the Phoenix Suns some money for that atrocious basketball that they displayed. They need help. So go ahead, Dub. Give them the sermon. Damas homies.
Well, we're gathered today to say farewell to a team that plays in the Arizona desert, that has fallen by the wayside, as the Minnesota Timberwolves and the special play of Anthony Edwards just continues to thrive. And despite the fact that the Timberwolves only won by 6 in Game 4, 122 to 116, the fact that Anthony Edwards only had 9 points in the first half of basketball, then proceeded to go off in the second half and score 31 to end up with a 40-burger in the Timberwolves, not only their first sweep of a playoff series for them, but their first playoff win in 20 years when they reached the Western Conference Finals in that same season of 2004.
With the kid?
With the kid, Mr. Garnett, yes.
Before he became the big ticket?
And before, that was his MVP season.
Oh!
With Mr. Latrell Sprewell, before they faltered to the eventual Western Conference champions, the damn Lakers. But Anthony Edwards just outstanding. 44. That team that got eliminated tonight that we're going to talk about in a few minutes. But
that's better. Well,
but this
see,
was
you see the shirt. I came to we murdering squads tonight.
But Edwards had 40, Connolly had 10, Cat had 28, McDaniels had 18, Gobert had 9, Alexander 8, Reed 8, Anderson 4. But again, no contributions from the Suns bench. I mean, Durant had 33, shot the ball well. Devin Booker scored 49 in an elimination game. That's crazy.
He did what?
Crazy. Devin Booker in an elimination game, even though they lost and got swept, had 49.
Didn't he have like 50 the other night?
Well, let's just take a look in his last.
I think the previous game he had like close to 50. No, wait, they didn't play. Well, no, they got eliminated. I think the other game, I think he had like 49, 50.
No,
He just backed up his performance.
no. So here was Booker.
As his internet takes another crap.
Hold on. Wait a second. Hold on. Okay. Game 1, he had 18. Game 2, he had 20. Game 3, he had 23. Game 4, he had 49.
Oh, okay. So I must have. I don't know what I was thinking.
So
I don't know where I was at with that one.
he averaged 27 and a half points per game in
I mean, he
this
slightly did his
series
job. I mean, he slightly
against the
did his job.
Timberwolves. But alas, it was for
As his internet says "F you," and I will sit here and say Devin Booker did what he needed to possibly try to do to move the team along. So, if anybody wants to answer this question, then I'm going to ask, what does this do to KD's legacy? KD has been with the Thunder, and he was close to getting to the finals, but the Warriors said, "Hold my beer." Okay, so then he comes to the Golden State. Yes, I said it, and wins two. Okay. Then he gets in his feelings and then he goes to Brooklyn. Uh-uh. Then he plays with a guy by the name of James Harden. And then he understood. I got to get out of here, bro. It's not good. It's not good here in Brooklyn. So then he goes to the Suns. And just life has not been grand for KD. I mean, you're talking about one of the top premier basketball players who will be in the Hall of Fame, but he didn't do it on his own as he tried to go out and do. That's besides Draymond Green giving him the boot and calling him all kind of this, that, and the third. Yeah, that did his ego run him out of Golden State to try to do that? Cause just imagine if he would have stayed with the Dubs, we're talking about some championships. Okay. So I would like to know how does everybody feel about KD right now? Is because right now because what he's saying right now is that his style, the style that they were running, he didn't fit. So I don't know. I don't know. As I'm sitting here checking the Facebook feed, and I'm trying to, I'll do the. This is well. Excuse me. I can agree to that, but he has to take the team over because I don't think KD's coming back. I think KD is ready to ride off in the sunset somewhere else. I don't know. There's been speculations that a reunion with the Warriors. Wouldn't like that. I wouldn't because you should have just stayed. So that's a reunion that I don't want to see. Sometimes Booker does play as he could be a number one, but then sometimes he disappears. So I don't know. But does anybody feel that? Here we go. Let's see. We got a comment right here. Nah, I see where you can say that because there's a greater chance that's another good score that'll take the pressure off Curry. And of course, I said the same thing the first time KD came around, and then I got on board, and I'm feeling that right now. They did need him, but they didn't need him as they showed that they have won the title with him and without him. Did he go off and win the title? No. So who needs who? So if he's coming back to the Warriors, that means he's ring chasing per se. That's just my 2 cents on that. But they got to get young. The Warriors got to get young. They can't keep getting these old veterans that are pretty much on their way out. And you know, They got to start building because Curry's getting up there in age. Clay's getting up there in age. Draymond is getting up there in age. So your three wise men are pretty much getting up there in age. So you want to start developing your young players, which I would like to see if Kerr can develop a young player because I think they gave up on Wiseman too soon. So that lets me know is that anyone on that staff couldn't develop Wiseman. I mean, yes, he was a project, but that's what your job as a coach to do is to develop a project. Wiseman could have been that big man that we've been looking for a long, long, long time. As my co-host is trying to chime back in, but his internet or whatever's going on his side is having some technical difficulties. So I'll hold it down for a little bit till we get back, especially if we're going to sit here and talk about when Katie tries to come back to the Warriors. Um, I can see where some Warrior fans would appreciate KD coming back, but did him and Draymond kind of patch things up after Draymond kind of gave him the business? So I don't know about that, but congratulations to the T Wolves, and I know me and my brother will probably talk about this if he ever gets done with his buffering. But as you see, as I in my thing there, Nuggets versus T Wolves in the second round. Oh baby, oh baby, because I believe the regular season the T Wolves took the matchups in the regular season, and so and the Wolves kind of gave them the business. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. How about it? All right, where do we pick up, brother? Where do you remember? I hold the fort down. Where we can double back? Our damn self. Can you hear me? I don't think you can hear me. Please do not fall asleep on my floor. Hey, can you hear me? This is embarrassing. This that this is the first time that this has happened like this. I apologize for that. But as I was saying, the Nuggets and Timberwolves going to be one hell of a series. Do I see somebody might put themselves out of the misery in game five? And to answer your question, cousin, if I can remember this right, Draymond Green called Kevin Durant all kind of just disrespectful things and stuff like that. I think if you can look it up on YouTube, look it up on YouTube. I think it was something on the sideline where Kevin Durant and Draymond Green got into it, and I believe that was the Camels that broke its back. So it was pretty much Draymond Green. It's the same way that he ran out. What's his name? I can't think of his name right now. But the guy that he punched in the practice. So that's horrible. That man has to go. He has to go. It's just not good with him being on there, and they're gonna try to run it back. But ladies and gentlemen, I believe we're probably gonna have to. Oh, there he is. There he is. We're gonna give it another try. But if it's gonna continue, if his internet is not gonna continue, we're probably just gonna have to cut this a little short and probably redo it all over again. Ooh, I like that. I like that. Ooh, you seeing KD going back to the Eastern Conference? I like that as well. Pool, Jordan Poole. Thanks, thank you for chiming in on that. Yes. And your analogy about two bigs in
Can
Minnesota.
anybody hear me? Am I on the air?
Yes,
Can anybody hear me? Anybody?
yes, yeah, yeah.
Am I on the air?
But can you hear me?
Yes. Can you hear me? Anybody? Yeah, yeah. Am I on the air?
But can you hear me?
No, I can't hear you. The only way I can hear you is by watching the YouTube feed because technology is really pissing me off tonight.
Okay, well, we all can hear you. So if you have to, this is difficult. We all can hear you. So if you have this is difficult.
Well, this is what I'm going to do. Carry the show for a minute while I switch laptops. Well, this is what I'm going to do.
All right.
Carry the show. Okay, now I finally have you back live. So okay, so first off, fans, let me apologize. Technology is really irritating the bejesus out of me because just because. But anyhow, to try to piggyback real quick on what Mizzle has been carrying for while technology has been giving me the middle finger. Durant, in a sense, leaving. Because don't forget, he played with James Harden twice. Once in OKC,
Mm-hmm.
and the other time in Brooklyn. But Kevin
Mm-hmm.
Durant has not been to the second round since he was in the 2019 NBA Finals with the Warriors when he tore his Achilles. And I mean, keep in mind,
I think he came
like
back too soon.
he did, but you know the Warriors were trying to three-peat, and I mean it was just injury. It was just injuries galore. But
Yeah.
again, yes, he left because Draymond called him names and he got in his feelings. But in addition to that, he knew he was not going to get the same love recognition that Steph got because, in a sense, you came as a mercenary. Now, yes, they did fly up to the Hamptons and have the conversation, this, that, and the third, and yes, they won two. But Wardell has won two without you and has gotten the three finals without you. One to Kevin Durant.
This is true.
And again, as I keep saying, and we've said this a lot of times, if Harrison Barnes hits any of those wide open shots, and the Warriors repeat in 2016,
There will be
Durant
no
doesn't even,
KD.
Durant wouldn't even come to the Warriors.
Facts.
So I mean,
Big
here's the
facts.
thing: if they're gonna have a reunion, if they even think about having a reunion, one, why? Because that means you'd have to somehow perhaps trade off your young core of Moody, Kaminga, Pazinski, and Jackson Davis. And I'm like, no, don't touch those four. As I said, let those four build with Wardell and see what you can get while Wardell still has a few good years left in the tank. That's what you need to do.
Agree with that. Totally fucking
In,
agree.
in addition to that, you need to get size. You need a big man. You need a rim protector. You have not had that since Andrew Bogut and Zaza Pachulia. That's what you need. That's what you need for your needs. Now,
Preach, brother, preach.
Now, switching over to yesterday, since it is technically Tuesday, the Boston Celtics on the verge of sending the Heat fishing in South Beach as they get the win in Game 4, 102-88. Again, no Jimmy Butler, but Derek White with 38 big ones to lead Boston as he was absolutely huge.
Wait,
Brown
no
at 17.
Tatum?
Tatum only had 20. Tatum only shot 5 of 14. Jaylen Brown only had 17, shot 17 of 18. It was all the Derek White show. 15 of 20.
Derek White showed up because normally when Tatum doesn't have a good game and Jaylen Brown doesn't, it's disaster.
You're normally right. You are normally correct. But Derek White said, hold my beer.
I can't stand Derek White.
And then the Thunder basically said, screw this. We're supposed to be too young to be doing this. We're doing this. 97-89 as they beat the Pelicans to complete the sweep.
I wish Zion was healthy.
So
See,
do I. It
here's the
definitely
thing.
would have been.
If
It would have been a
Zion
different
stayed
series.
healthy,
It's a different
we ain't even
series.
talking about the Lakers. We ain't even talking about the Lakers right now. We're not.
No.
Zion was about to destroy. He single-handedly brought that team back and almost put the Lakers out. And the moment he got hurt, them Lakers was over there licking their chops. So that's why you guys got fucking swept by the Nuggets, because Zion got hurt.
MVP at 24, Williams at 24, Holmgren at 14, Giddey at 14, Dort had 11 to lead the Pelicans. McCollum at 20, Valanciunas had 19, Jones had 11, but Brandon Ingram struggled again. Marshall had 60 off the bench. But at the end of the day, the Thunder, number 1 seed, and now the Thunder will get a nice amount of rest as they will await the winner of the Clippers and Mavericks. And we know for a fact that's at least going 6 because it's tied 2-2. So
wait, bro, are you about to sit here and tell me that there's a possibility that we can get a Thunder matchup against the Nuggets or the T-Wolves? The three teams that were fighting for the number 1 spot.
That would be your Western Conference Finals, yes.
I am here for all that shit. Because I'm loving, like I already mentioned earlier while I was holding down the fort to your technology, you said you can come back.
Right.
As you read what I have, Nuggets versus T-Wolves, oh baby. Now, can you back me up? Did the T-Wolves win the regular season matchup? Because I know it was some tremendous games that the Nuggets and the Wolves played. But if I'm correct, I think the Wolves won the season.
No, I think they split.
Or that would make a lot of sense too. But in some of their games, well, I know when the Timberwolves won, it was by a dramatic fashion, like double-digit fashion.
You're not wrong on that.
I think the games were close, but I believe that when the Wolves won, it was like, yeah. And this is with Jokic on the floor. This ain't none of their, nobody was missing. This series is going to be astounding.
This is going to be a dogfight.
Oh yeah,
tremendously.
Yes,
without question. So here we go with the head-to-head. Now we go back during the regular season. They first met November the 1st.
Ooh.
Minnesota won 110-89. They met back in March 19th. Denver won 115-112. They met again on the 29th of March. Minnesota won that 111-118. Then on April the 10th, they met. Nuggets 116, Wolves 107. So as I said, they split the season series in all 4 games. They split the 4 games 2-2. So there you have it. Game 1
might go 7.
I agree. Game 1 is I will say this: both teams will be very well rested because Game 1 of that series is not until Saturday, May the 4th. So
be with you.
So in a sense, they practically have the week off to get prepared for Game 1 on the 4th.
That's going to set up for good basketball.
Yes.
I don't think it won't be sloppy, but if it does, it won't be too long. I think both of these teams are going to come out, and if Ant-Man continues to play that he's playing. And let's talk about Jamal Murray.
Does it again. Hits the game winner as the Nuggets send the Lakers fishing back to the Port of Los Angeles. And I mean, don't get me wrong, it was a back and forth game. It was a good game. It was very close. But at the end of the day.
What was that text I sent you pre-show?
About how many minutes the Lakers led in this series, which it's a factual statement. even though the Lakers got a gentleman swept,
which we said.
4-1, which we said.
Mhm.
The Lakers, for most of this series,
Whole series.
had leads. That's also including blowing a 20-point lead in game 2, which was the first Jamal Murray game winner, all up in Anthony Davis's eye. And I'm sorry,
All in the
how
brow.
is a little love tap to the shoulder going to make AD just scream in agony? Like, well, we know why, because he's softer than Sharman. But still, I'm like, really? Off again,
Well,
bum.
you know what? We gotta stop calling AD softer than Sharman, because Sharman is like two ply plus. AD is one ply under. We're giving him credit by calling him Sharman. So we're just gonna have to start calling him one ply.
Or Angel Soft. Or Angel Soft.
We can go there. But I'm just saying, if anybody has ever used one ply toilet tissue, y'all know what I'm talking about.
It's not a good TP for your bunghole.
Fire. So, yes. So we're going to start calling AD one ply. He is no longer Sharman, because Sharman is good toilet paper, and that's disrespectful putting AD and Sharman together.
And I mean, the Lakers, all 5 of their stars were in double figures. LeBron almost got another triple-double. LeBron had 30 points, 11 assists, 9 rebounds. And I know
how many three-pointers did he make?
He was 3 for 7.
Son of a... So LeBron was the only one that hit on my picks.
Out of all people.
Out of all
people.
The one person that I despise is the wrong word to use, that I don't like in NBA. I pick him to do his job. He does his job, and everybody else. I would have rather LeBron not do his job. I'd have felt okay with it.
But because he was your saving grace.
Well, he wasn't my saving grace because there was no winning outcome out of it.
Well, but because he was the only one that performed.
Bro, Tyler Hero had to make 5 threes. Brandon Ingram had to score 17 points. LeBron had to hit 3 3-pointers, which you said he went 3 for 6?
3 for 7.
3 for 7.
3 from 7 for beyond the arc.
That is horrible, bro. That is horrible. That just the one person who should make 5 3-pointers
doesn't.
Do the Heat got one more game? They do, don't they? In Boston, right?
They got game 5 in Boston.
That son bitch gonna hit 5 3-pointers. Watch. I promise you. When the next time we do the Mizzle and Dub show and you see my face like this looking at this MacBook, you know, hit him. Made 5 3-pointers.
108 to 106 was the final. As again, like I said, it was back and forth. It was tied going into the fourth quarter, and they were trading shots. But at the end of the day, the Nuggets' length, mainly Gordon and Jokic, got huge key rebounds, huge key offensive rebounds, which turned into big 3-pointers made by Contavious Caldwell-Pope and by Michael Porter Jr., and, of course, by Mr. Murray. As Murray led the way, he had 32 for Denver. Jokic.
And he flexed on LeBron, too.
Jokic woke up a little bit too early, as he was 1 assist shy of a triple-double, but the man
That's not his fault. Somebody probably missed the layup.
That too. But he had 25 points and 20 rebounds. He had a 20-20 game.
Oh, damn it. Damn it. I looked at that too to pick. But I felt comfortable. With Hero hitting like 5. I felt Ingram was probably going to try to replicate his. And you know what? I guess man.
Bullshit. But as we are here to give the Lakers their eulogy and to throw them 6 feet deep in the dirt, we just want to remind you, Lakers fans, since you want to claim that Mickey Mouse championship in the Magic Kingdom in Orlando, I just want to remind you what has happened to your franchise since then.
And I hope my Uncle Bobby is still watching this. Mm-hmm.
Understand that they were eliminated in the first round to the eventual Western Conference champions, the Phoenix Suns. In the year the Warriors won their fourth, the Lakers did not even qualify for the playoffs. And then you spend the last 2 years losing 11 of 12 to the Denver Nuggets. And now here comes LeBron James saying he's got about 2 to 3 more years left he wants to play. Then
where though?
Now, this is from The Athletic. Hold on. From Lauren Marola says Lakers open to 3-year extension for LeBron James.
Good God.
So, Mr. Marshall, I'm sorry you're stuck with your king, perhaps for another 3 years.
I can hear him saying, "That ain't my king."
Or something like, "Man, get him out of here."
100%.
Something
100%.
along those lines.
100%.
But nonetheless, LeBron will decide. Okay, so it is reported that early Tuesday morning, Jeannie Buss and the Lakers want LeBron, who will decide whether to opt into his 2024-2025 player option by June 29th.
Let me throw something at you real quick, brother. Let me throw something at you real quick.
Okay.
If he doesn't if he doesn't opt in, that means he knows where his son is going, and that's where he will sign.
Well, that player option is $51.4 million.
I don't know if I can pass that up. But then again, the opportunity to play with my kid, though.
Yeah,
I already got money and an object to LeBron, and it's nothing to him right now, and it's never going to be nothing to him.
Well, Uncle says that KD will go back to the Eastern Conference. And
yes, and he also what he said is that he says Anthony Edwards is it Ant-Man will be the star in the Olympics. I don't disagree with that statement at all.
No, I don't. He said the Lakers have offered an extension and he rides and dies with his Lakers. Well, Unc, let me ask you this question. Who would you like as...
I don't get how you're from the Bay Area and you're a Laker fan. We got to have a sit-down conversation. We're going to have to... Richmond's finest, right? They're Richmond's finest what we're talking about right here.
And the funny thing is, he loves the Raiders and loves the Giants, but yet loves the Lakers.
Where did we go wrong? This is my certain family members like, how did you become a Niner fan? That's the wrong side of the bridge. Most of my family is from Richmond and Oakland. Lived right by the Coliseum. How did you go across the bridge? But here's a little short story. My dad once said that there was a possibility that we could have been Niner fans. And I said, oh boy, I'm so glad that you saw the dark side. I remember
him telling that story.
And I'm so glad that you became Anakin Skywalker. Because I can't deal with that fan base. I can't get jiggy with that shit. Now, my fan base, yeah, yeah, we're nuts and psychotic, but my kind of people.
And they fight each other for no for whatever reason. I don't know why.
Okay, never mind. I have the reason why, and I
Okay.
can't hate it. Elgin Baylor. That is the reason
Hey,
why he's a Laker
hey,
fan.
hey,
And I
hey,
will
hey,
never,
hey,
never hate on anybody
hey,
that says that name.
hey,
Know your history.
hey,
That's it.
hey, 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 hey.
Respect, Unc. Respect.
One of the all-time greatest players
Respect,
never
Unc.
to win an NBA Finals.
Yeah. Respect, Unc.
One of the all,
Yeah.
one of the all-time greats. Not now, unfortunately,
Okay.
Mizzle and I were not born during
No.
Elgin Baylor's time,
No, but we know our history.
but
We know.
Elgin Baylor could play some basketball. Good Lord.
Yeah.
Oh,
So if
he is
that's the
all.
reason why you're a Laker fan, Unc, no
Hey,
disrespect. I will.
hey,
Nope.
hey.
Nope. Nope.
If you would have said him, the logo, Wilt, or Irvin, or the captain, hey,
Well. Let's just say this: majority of people that's kind of like around our age, they would
yeah,
say Irving.
yes, yeah.
You know.
I can't go. Wow, what boy? You want to talk about influence? That is some influence. That that's influence, boy. I tell you.
That's. I mean, besides my grandfather, that's kind of borderline idol.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
I mean, heck,
hell.
I used to
Hell.
pick my afro like it was Dr. J in that Dr. J 2000 shoes commercial when he's talking about bring your soul to the hole
Well,
With Stevie Wonder in the background.
I will say this: we all know who my favorite 1A player is, but who did I mimic my whole basketball game around?
Oh, that Georgetown Hoya. That
Allen
Georgetown
Iverson
Hoya.
is
That Georgetown Hoya that wore number 3 and went and took his soul to the hole and dunked on about 5 or 3 Yukon Huskies.
with wait, and somebody covered his face, and he's hey, the Big East tournament back in the day when me and you were teenagers, when we were really the Big East the Mecca in the Big East tournament.
The old Big East Conference
We're talking about Ray Allen going up against AI.
and Rip Hamilton.
It
Don't forget him and Rip Hamilton. Jesus Shuttlesworth and Rip Hamilton were teammates.
battled AI by himself.
They were
It was
teammates.
Rip. It was Rip. Yes, yes. And
But
Ray Allen battling AI. The Big
but
East tournament used to be
yeah,
the
no.
shit.
The old Big East before they killed it. Oh,
Uh,
you went there. Oh, he
well,
went
no,
there.
because you know why? Because Unc know that like I said, Jordan is my guy. But we all know how I feel about Allen Iverson. If you've
Well,
been to
you know what AI calls MJ.
exactly, he's the goat.
No. He calls him Black Jesus.
Oh, well. What we call Jerry Rice.
Well, Michael Irvin gave him the name Jesus and Cleats.
Amen. So, so yeah, the crossover. I didn't know how to feel when I witnessed that. I was like, oh, but I'm like, damn.
And it's like nobody has ever made Mike look like that on defense.
No,
Nobody.
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 No, no.
I
But
mean,
we all
he
know it's
normally
AI for me.
he normally does that to you,
Exactly.
Patrick Ewing.
Hey, hey. Remember when I was talking shit to Pops about that? Because we all know, hey, if you've been around my dad and we talk basketball, he will sit here and tell you flat out right now, even talking to us. Patrick Ewing, aka Patrick Ewing, because I used to do that to piss him off.
That was
That's
his
his
guy.
favorite basketball player. Yeah, that's his guy.
That's his guy.
That. Well, not I would say he's like his favorite, but that was one of his guys.
That was
Patrick
one of his
Ewing.
guys.
He got damn near every color pair of his damn shoes. I promise you.
But those shoes were comfortable as hell, though. They are comfortable.
I think I had a pair.
They are comfortable they are comfortable like the Currys that I wear currently.
Now,
I'll
tell you this though, the most comfortable shoes that I've ever put on besides Iverson's is the G6s. 50 Cent. 50 Cent put out a damn good pair of shoes.
Unc, you are not wrong. That is absolutely factual history knowledge. Yes, he was called that. Yes, he was.
The Pearl? Did he
yes,
just bring out?
You did.
Yes,
he did. Yes, he did.
Come on, Unc. Come on now. Some of our viewers are too young to know who Earl the Pearl is.
Well, I'll just say this: he and the original Rico Suave, Mr. Walt Clyde Frazier. You want to talk about backcourt tandems?
Wait, and Walt Frazier is still Rico Suave. Have you seen him? I'm talking about that man had a damn checkered damn suit on, and I was like,
I
wouldn't wear that, but that motherfucker looked clean in that shit.
And we're still talking about him wearing those Windsor knot ties in his suit on MSG doing games with Mike Breen. Hello.
I'm done talking about the Knicks. Moving on.
But anyhow, so Unc, let me ask you this question.
We don't need to.
Maybe our audience does.
Oh, if he was directing that to the audience, I'm like, yeah, you already know your nephew. Well, your nephews, we know our ish around here.
So Unc, let me ask you this question, because from the way he was talking it and just his body language, it appears that Darvin Ham is out the window. Who should the Lakers look at to be their next head coach if indeed Darvin Ham is not brought back? From your perspective, from your point of view, who would you like to see Jeannie Buss go after to bring to coach this team? And then what would you do to I guess add some pieces and get rid of some to try to make this a more competitive team for 2024-2025, and we will await your answer.
I can answer your question for him.
And there's his answer. And there's his answer.
The coach is already on the team.
Stop it! Stop it!
Why
you saying Coach LeBron?
Well,
you're saying Coach.
Didn't Bill Russell win a championship as player coach?
Yes, he did.
Well, there it is. I mean, I believe Darvin Ham tried to call a timeout one time, and LeBron was like, or LeBron and Darvin, I think LeBron did some kind of coach move where Darvin Ham tried to do something. LeBron was like, "Nah, that ain't working, bro. We ain't doing that." So why is there a coach?
That sounds like Hulk Hogan. That's not going to work for me, brother.
Yeah. Do not bring up wrestling right now while Unc is watching. He'll literally just shut the show off right now.
Yes, they do need a. That's a very interesting name. A very interesting name.
Sam Cassell. I do like that.
Ugliest man in the NBA, but he has been waiting in the wings for a long time because he's been on some very good staffs.
I don't know, man. I believe between Anthony Mason and Sam Cassell, they got like a runner-up thing going right there.
Hey, don't forget about Popeye Jones, who's on the Nugget staff too. Don't forget about him.
Hey, you know what? The only thing that went against Popeye was his ears. But Anthony Mason and Sam Cassell, brother, Sam Cassell looked like an alien. I think they created his ass.
Stop it.
He is one that has walked amongst us. He just knew how to play basketball, so we wouldn't focus on it. But no.
Okay, I didn't think it was possible for somebody to have a bigger dome than Bruce Bochy, but Sam Cassell said, "Hold my beer."
This is true.
But
This is
but
true.
I mean, he would not be a bad candidate, Sam Cassell. I mean, he
No, no.
obviously
All jokes aside, yes, I agree to that. I agree to that. That would be something.
he has been a very good a rebounder and all that, um, and a 2-time champion, and a very good shooter at that. He was also
Right.
part of that T Wolves team that got to the conference finals in 2004. So here is the slate for tonight's game. Very rare, but nonetheless, all three games are Eastern Conference games. Of course,
Go
the Knicks and
figure.
the Sixers kick it off. The Knicks and Sixers kick it off at the Garden as the Knicks try to advance to the second round. Which they will. Oh wow, he is already giving his beloved Sixers the eulogy.
Bro,
Wow.
we about to be sitting right there next to the Lakers, next to the
Magic
Suns.
Magic Cavaliers, the only series so far in the East that is guaranteed to go 6, as Game 5 reconvenes in the Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland, Ohio. That is tied at 2-2. You can catch that game on NBA TV. And in the nightcap, Pacers Bucks, as the Bucks will try to stave off elimination, as there's a high probability that Giannis and Dame will not play. So,
Yeah, they packed it up. Like I said, the moment besides Dane, the moment that Doc Rivers came in there, he was like, "Yeah, I am doing this shit. I get it."
So here's the chance. Well, here's what we know. There's 3 chances to end the series on tomorrow and Wednesday, which no, Thursday, because they would not play until Thursday. So here's what we do know. Pacers have a chance to end their series. Boy, could you imagine a Pacers Knicks second round series going back to their battles in the 90s?
Why do I feel like the way this playoffs is going to where
It's
in
going
the
back to the
Western
90s.
Conference? Well, no, well, in the Eastern Conference, yes.
Yeah.
What I see in the Western Conference is a shift.
Yes.
What you're seeing in the Western Conference, you're seeing the shift.
Yes.
What you're getting in the Eastern Conference, you're going to get some old school basketball.
Yes. Old school Eastern Conference play tough defense. Well, certainly with the Knicks and Pacers, old school Eastern Conference 85-79 type of scoring. Yes.
There you go. Now we're talking. I feel that, and I'm here bring that shit because that gives us more meat for you to talk about. Now imagine like we watched this when we were kids, you know?
Yes.
Oh, bring it.
But I mean, I said this pregame or pre-production, and I really still firmly believe this. I really do believe I really do believe the winner of this series between the Nuggets and the Timberwolves is going to represent the Western Conference in the finals.
I don't disagree with that.
Probably not. And Knox 25 Live, what's going on, man? How are you? To which, by the way, folks, it's not necessarily breaking news, but there's something special coming on this upcoming Sunday during week 6 of the A7FL. So now, yes, I will encourage you to watch myself, Chris Vera, and Scott McCorkle bring you all the action for week 6 starting at 1 p.m. at Matter Academy. But however, we're going to have our own version of Manning Cast during the 4 p.m. game of the week slot between the Insomniacs and Sick With It. But here's the kicker. You're going to have Mizzle, because unfortunately I'll be doing duties with Fox 5.2 and Cox 125 and all the different outlets to where you can watch A7FL football. But on this YouTube channel that is the Mizzle and Dub Show, It will be Mizzle. It will be Knox 25 Live, and it will be Josh Pruneda of the All Pro Jaffos bring you the Manning cast where they can say things that me, Chris, and Scott can't say because the FCC will get us. But if you want to hear, now, Knox 25 Live likes to say raw and uncut. Well, if you want to hear it raw and uncut, you will get it from JP, Mizzle, and Knox this upcoming Sunday during the Sick With It Insomniacs Game of the Week slot, which, of course, the game throws off at 4 p.m. So
Yes, indeed.
you're getting like
Yes,
your
indeed.
own Manning cast with those two
Yes,
gentlemen,
indeed.
and it possibly could be a four-way dance if Country K decides to join the show also. So
Well,
you
let's
never
do it.
know.
Let's do it. I cannot
During
wait.
during the 4 p.m. slot of Sick With It and the Insomniacs on the Mizzle and Dub Show YouTube channel, you will see Knox 25 Live, Josh Perneda, and Mizzle give you their own Manning cast version.
You know, the
guess
only
we
thing
can go-
that sucks, the only thing that well, it doesn't suck because you're about to get, some guys talking some good ish. I wish that I had the shirt, so that I could, be there. But we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. But
Well,
yeah, hey,
well, I possibly could. Well, I'm gonna mail them out to you. I just gotta find the right package to mail it to you in. So
yo, so Sunday, you let me know, look up overnight and let me know. I'll shoot you some little ducats to get that here, so we can have it by Sunday, so I can be
done
ready.
deal.
So I can you know what I'm saying?
Rep. I get it.
Yeah. I mean, we
I
talk.
understand.
We do the post game. So I mean,
Look at
let's
Knox
be like,
saying Look at Knox saying he'll go half. Look at Knox go.
my guy. No. I want to be. I really want to be professional talking about this league, brother. You know what
No,
I'm saying? 'Cause, like,
I understand. I understand.
because we
But,
got the blessing to talk about it, and we got the boss. We gonna have the boss talking. You know what I'm saying? So I want to be professional with it, especially if
well,
we're gonna do it.
he just got his polo shirt on Sunday, so Knox is now official as the division manager because now he's got his
whoa! The boss got the polo.
Knox officially got his polo on Sunday.
Ooh.
Yes, he did.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, not only will I know Mr. 25 wear the polo, this man has no shame with wearing the bonnet as well. So the polo gonna look clean on my brother. I promise you.
Well, heck, like I said on the broadcast, our masks did not come in the mail because we was gonna try to wear masks to pay homage to Desi, but we couldn't get it, and now he just said embroidery coming soon.
Oh shit! So Doc, you go put the I can see this now. You need the live 25 on the polo with the A7FL. Unless you try to just keep it real gangster, but that needs to be on the polo as well. But yeah, I can't wait for Sunday, man. You should see the way I already set up the chat with me, Knox, and JP. We ready.
Oh boy.
We ready. We are ready. Y'all don't understand. This might be a thing.
So I'm just saying to everybody out there in streaming land, please get have one. Well, have your laptop. Well, however you watch us, please you can have the TV on the YouTube channel to, I guess, watch the action.
Professionalism.
Watch the action, but then you can listen to how whatever Knox, JP, and Mizzle might be saying, but still watch the game. And like I said, just if somehow you can watch both and do picture in picture, that works too. Or just have your laptop on to the Mizzle Jaffo Knox cast for lack of a better term, and then have myself, Chris, and Scott watch as you're watching the camera shots in the background. So yeah, it's all there.
Well, let me say it in other terms. If you want PG, watch them. If you want that NC-17 to where we can say anything we want to say, slide on over to the Mizzle, Knox, and JP version, and then you will hear. Because I know Knox gonna bring it. I already can't wait. Knox gonna bring it. Because if somebody fuck up, he gonna point it out, and I can't wait.
Well, you're not wrong on that. But anyhow, so real quickly, while we're talking NFL football, so the Arlington Cowboys
Oh boy,
decide to bring. No, but but it's. I
I'm
mean,
messing around, brother. I'm messing around.
It's sports talk. So here we go. But the Arlington Cowboys, and he just said no biased ish.
100%.
He just said, get your asses over to YouTube and subscribe. Oh baby. Anyhow, so the Arlington Cowboys decided to bring back Ezekiel Elliott after he left for a season. Comes back to put on the Cowboys silver and blue for a 1-year deal. Of course, that is pinning a physical. Considering that the Cowboys, I don't know if the Cowboys even drafted a running back in the draft this year.
Nope.
Because I know Chris was talking mad-ish, which, by the way, you can catch me and Chris today talking ish from 5 to 6 on the Talking Ish with Dub and Chris YouTube channel.
Ooh,
so
that's not a little 15-minute break. I'll chime in.
Please do subscribe, and I know I'm gonna give Quan shit about his Lakers losing.
Wait. I know since that Mr. Veer ain't watching this episode.
He's asleep right now.
That's what I'm saying. I know he ain't watching. So don't be surprised if there's a certain phone call that's going to come in and ask a question about how do you feel about my Raiders taking that guy out of Oregon? Because if you watch our draft show, Chris was high on who my Raiders took.
He was high on Jackson Powers Johnson. Jackson Powers Johnson. Yes, he was.
Beast. And now that I watched footage and really paid attention, I know why Chris wanted him.
Yeah. Very, very, very good analogy.
Which Chris's IQ for football is out of this fucking world, ladies and gentlemen.
And that's what people really don't understand. Like, he really should be working he really should be working for a big time network, being an analyst for games. Because
his football IQ is astounding. Because when I listen to you guys and how he's just critiquing 7-on-7 tackle football, I'm like, dude, killing it. So
it's like I learned more just being by him and him strategizing what he strategizes, which I wish we had a telestrator so we can get his John Madden on and talk about this here and drawing circles and
this is where cheating happened. Cheating happened right here.
Yes. This is why they cheated on this particular play. Yes.
That will be him for sure.
But nevertheless, Zeke Elliott signing a 1-year deal to come back to the Cowboys. And former Cowboy Michael Gallup signs a 1-year deal with your beloved Raiders. Not that there was a need for, but I mean, a very interesting signing by Tom Telesco.
I thought we drafted Hunter Renfrow, just in a bigger version.
Talking about Brock Bowers?
You damn right, because that man is not a tight end. He's a goddamn utility weapon.
He's an athlete. That's what he is.
Straight up.
He is a straight
up.
But
if that's where you were looking for your slot receiver or just to back up the Trey Tucker, okay. Camp body, work out how I feel, he may not even make the team.
There you go. And there you have it. But nevertheless, just a lot of action coming off of that. Is there any more news in the NFL before we get to it? Oh yeah, Travis Kelce signed an extension. Who cares?
I was about to say you didn't even have to bring that up. That could have just been falling in the back burner.
The Patriots do extend Barmore on a deal worth $92 million.
Now that's a solid. The kid was good at Alabama. He was good at Alabama.
Yes, he was.
So that I wanted Christian Barmore when he came out in the draft, and the Patriots traded up. I think the Patriots traded up to get him. Overshot my Raiders.
And right now, Jarvis Landry will participate in Jaguars rookie minicamp. Interesting.
So he's going to give it a go again, huh?
Yeah, he's going to try to give it a go. Good for him.
Good for
Absolutely.
him. Yeah, good for him.
Former LSU Bayou Bengal. In addition, the Falcons exercise Kyle Pitts' fifth-year option. I'll take him on my team right now.
Because they treated him like shit the last season.
And then Jeremiah says he doubts Brady will return to the Pats as a player. So there is that case.
Oh, I got one thing to say as well.
What's that?
Not happy to see Jesus on Cleat's son twice a year.
Yes, Mr. Rice drafted by the Chargers, and Terrell Owens' son getting a shot with the Niners in training camp.
Nice. You know, that's crazy. A lot of sons are getting either picked up by their former dad's team, like Frank Gore Jr. is going to the Buffalo, which that's a perfect pickup. And then we got Terrell Owens' sons signing with the Niners, and I believe Jeremiah Trotter Jr.
drafted by the Eagles. Drafted by the Eagles.
Played. So you know that's nice. And then of course it started last year because I believe the quarterback for the Steelers.
Which one?
Porter Jr. Porter Jr.
Joey Porter Jr.
Joey
yes.
Porter, yeah.
Yes.
Joey Porter Jr. That's tremendous. I like stories like that.
Yes, it is. Real quickly, recap from MLB over the weekend on Sunday. Yes. A's beat the Orioles 7-6. Giants took the series against the Pirates 3-2. Diamondbacks beat the Mariners 3-2. Braves beat the Guardians 4-3-10. Blue Jays beat the Dodgers 3-1. Tigers beat the Royals 4-1. Mets beat the Cardinals at 11-4-2. Nationals beat the Marlins 12-9. Yankees put up 15 against the Brewers 15-5. White Sox beat the Rays 4-2. Rangers beat the Reds 4-3. Astros in Mexico beat the Rockies 8-2. Twins beat the Angels 11-5. Phillies beat the Padres 8-6. And Red Sox beat the Cubs 5-4. Today in MLB, Dodgers beat the Diamondbacks 8-4. A's beat the Pirates 5-1. Orioles shut out the Yankees in a well-pitched game 2-0. Tigers and Cardinals were postponed. They will make up date. Will be on the 30th of April. Nationals beat the Marlins 7-2. Blue Jays beat the Royals 6-5. Cubs beat the Mets in Flushing, Queens 3-1. Twins beat the White Sox 3-2. Rays beat the Brewers 1-0. Angels in the battle between Mike Trout and Bryce Harper. Angels get the win 6-5. And on the walk-off, the Mariners beat the Braves 2-1. And the Reds beat the Padres, or the San Diego Fathers, 5-2. And in the NHL, what happened on Saturday? Okay, you can load now anytime. Thank you. Mm-hmm. On Saturday, in overtime, the Stars beat the Golden Knights 3-2. Islanders keep their season alive in 2 overtimes. They beat the Hurricanes 3-2. And the Lightning keep their season alive, no sweep, as they beat the Panthers 6-3. And the Bruins 1 game away from ending the Maple Leaf season 3-1. Yesterday on Sunday, it was the Avalanche over the Jets 5-1 as the Avalanche 1 away from the semifinals. In overtime, Canucks beat the Predators. Vancouver leads that 3-1. Again, the Rangers bust out the brooms as they sweep the Great Ovechkin 4-2, and the Rangers move on to round 2. And in the Wayne Gretzky Cup, it is the Oilers 1-0 and up 3-1 over the Los Angeles Kings. And then tonight, it seems like nobody wants to win on home ice in this series, as the Stars once again beat the Golden Knights to tie that series at 2-2. So far in that series, the road team has won all games. And in the battle for the defending Eastern Conference champions, the Florida Panthers knock out their in-state rival, the Tampa Bay Lightning, 6-1, as they win that series 4-1. So, as we go to
the Big Goose happy, right?
No, that does not make the Big Goose happy seeing his Lightning shake hands instead of wrestling go home. So, with that said, the Rangers awaiting the winner of the Capitals and Islanders series, which you can catch that today at 4:30 on TBS and on ESPN at 4. You can catch the Maple Leafs and the Bruins, as now the Carolina Panthers await the winner of the Bruins and Maple Leafs in that series. So, the Canucks and Predators, winner of that series, will take on the winner of the Kings and the Oilers, and the Avalanche and the Jets will take on the winners of the Golden Knights and the Dallas Stars series. So that's your quest for Lord Stanley Cup, so on and so forth. And then this past weekend, during the UFL on week 5, on Saturday, the San Antonio Brahmas beat the Arlington Renegades 25-15. The Birmingham Stallions beat the Houston Roughnecks 32-9. And on Sunday, the St. Louis Battlehawks beat the DC Defenders 45-12. And the Michigan Panthers beat the Memphis Showboats 35-18. So in week 6 of the UFL, you got 2 games Saturday, 2 games Sunday. On Saturday, you got Showboats Stallions at 9 a.m. on ABC. On Fox at noon, Battlehawks against the Roughnecks. Then Sunday, both games on Fox, 10 a.m., Renegades Panthers, 1 p.m., Brahmas and Defenders. So I believe, well, before we go, want to pay tribute and kudos and give her flowers for a fantastic basketball career, as Candace Parker will hang up the shoes and retire from WNBA basketball. Her accolades stand out like none other. A fantastic career. Definitely will be getting a orange Springfield, Massachusetts Hall of Fame jacket for sure. And a part of the Las Vegas Aces winning the WNBA title, of course. Chicago's finest player for Chicago also was drafted by the LA Sparks. So kudos to Candace Parker on ending a fantastic basketball career. But nonetheless, it is nap time for the both of us. We want to say thank you for all you guys joining us and chiming in here on episode 194 of the Mizzle and Dub Show. Again,
so I'll close it out for us. If brother is still watching, don't worry about it, brother. I'll close this out. But thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for chiming in to this episode 194. We are getting up there to 200, and we just appreciate the new subscribers. Check out, like my brother said, check out the A7FL on Sunday as they continue to impress, and there will be some tremendous games. And also, like he said, check out Knox, Mizzle, and JP uncut A7FL. So everybody, thank you for chiming in. We appreciate all your support. And as it says on the ticker down there, it is 5 o'clock somewhere. And enjoy the sweet tunes from my son, Zordok Sama, as we end this episode of the Mizzle and Dub Show.